RetroManiacs. Retro is up early today, getting set up to bring us a good one. One that he has been talking about. That's right, guys. It's the white 69 Charger with the raked stance, and Goodyear's Retro keeps mentioning. I can't wait to see the pictures of this. Let's crack it.
Buford Julicast has the biggest collection of Skinner videos in Hamilton.
Look at this, guys. Up early before work to get it done. Oh, by the way, we got something coming today, a delivery. We got our battery pack for our General Lee coming today. We'll be at work when it comes, but you know, we're going to do a video with the battery showing it working and stuff like that. I'm not just going to take it out and not show you guys. So there will be a part 2 to that video. This is one that I've been dying to do, guys. You guys know that. I've been talking about it. It's that. So we've done the white Maisto before, but it was a different variation. This is a lot different. It's got the raked appearance. It's like the blue one that I fell in love with that looked so awesome in photos. Had blue metallic paint. Same car, but white metallic paint. So I am really looking forward to seeing that. Nate showed pictures of a guy that customized one of these just the way I want to do it, and he killed it. I'll show you guys that towards the end of the video. Now, when this was bought by the blue box, this was bought at Sam's Club. See the exclusive style? It's supposed to mean it's a Sam's Club exclusive. But again, guys, the only thing exclusive about 99% of these Maistos is the box. Because it'll show up at Costco in the white box, Costco exclusive, and then a month later it's at Sam's with a different box, with this box. So don't panic too much about the exclusive stuff, thinking you won't get it in your country if you're in Canada or the US. I'm not sure how it works anywhere else, but anyway, we got to de-strap this, and I'll tell you guys, I had a good scare last night. I'll tell you about. Give me a second. I'll get that little stubby. We'll get going. By the way, before we get into it, guys, the Maistos lately, it's a catch-22, because before I used to think, are people going to like this video because it's just a cheap Maisto from Costco? Every time I post one of these, guys, 300-400 views on the first day. They're very popular, if anybody's wondering why I'm into the Maistos lately. If people like them, I'll keep doing them. So, I had a good scare last night, guys, and I'll tell you what it is. So, if you've been following me for a while, you know I'm a recovering, well, I would like to say recovered, but technically recovering drug addict from opioids. 2017, I think it was. I don't even remember the date anymore. I'm so far removed from it now. But 2017, I believe, I almost died from a fentanyl overdose, okay? And what brought all that on? I had done all kinds of drugs in my life, but I had never been into opioid painkillers. They didn't do it for me. I was never into it. I got a back injury, screwed my lower back up really bad. I got, well, it turned into degenerative disc disease. I have, what's that? And I have wedging in my one of my lower discs, I guess. And when that was really bad, they put me on hydromorphone. They were giving me big needles in my back, everything. But I was a lot bigger guy, right? I had a lot more weight on my frame. But I was in bad pain. So they ended up giving me all these friggin' opioid, I remember the hydromorphone guys, they were giving me that. And I was supposed to take, they were giving me a month's supply. And within about 2 months, I was going through a month's supply in a week and buying dope off the street. I got completely hooked, and that was from an injury. So if people say that could happen, it could happen. And I wasn't trying to get high, wasn't trying to abuse them, because I was aware of what it could do. But it still got me, guys. And so anyway, here's where I got the scare. Thankfully, I've never had one single relapse, okay? I've never used opioids again since that day I almost died, okay? I came really close to dying that day. I learned my lesson, never touched them again, not even once. And luckily, my back, because sometimes when you're in addiction, your brain will make you think it's more painful than it actually is. After I got in shape, got off the opioids, stuff like that, the back wasn't nearly as bad, okay? I used to get numbness in my foot, everything. It wasn't as bad once I got healthy and kept in shape and everything. Got physical jobs, it wasn't bad. Yesterday, I guess I must have overdid it. Well, it's a combination. Thankfully, I know what the cause of it was. But anyway, towards the end of the night at work, my lower back started getting sore, okay? Sometimes it gets sore just to remind me, hey, there's an injury here, slow down. But it's never a big deal, never anything I even need to take a Tylenol for, let alone a painkiller, okay? But last night, I told my coworker before I left, because he was saying he was tired, I said, you know what, John? I said, my lower back is killing me right now, and it never does that. I said, wow. And he said, yeah, we're getting old, blah, blah, blah. And he walked away. And, but I was like, wow, you know what I mean? Like, but usually it goes away after a little bit. So then I get in my car to leave work. And I sit down, I put the heat on. It's really bad. I turn the heated seat on. It's helping a little bit. I didn't even go to Walmart last night after work, guys. I came straight home. That's how bad my back was. I'm standing at the counter in the kitchen trying to make dinner and stuff like that. I could barely stand up. Like, just standing up was hurting. And walking was hurting. And it was bad. It wasn't just the normal ache. It was almost need painkillers bad. So I started messaging Diane, of all people. Like, I still message her if I have a problem. I can't message my parents. She knows everything about my medical history and everything. So I still talk to her about this stuff. Hold on one sec, guys. So yeah, I think part of what made me text her is, like I said, just to kind of vent about it and stuff. Plus, she knows all my history of my health. She knows my body probably better than I do with my health stuff. But she, it didn't give me a good feeling, you know what I mean? Because it wasn't, well, it was the pain. I didn't like being in pain, obviously, last night. But it was the, what am I going to do? Because if this stays like this, I can't take painkillers. Like, if I started taking, if I had to commit to, because they gave me those hydromorphone, guys, that stuff's not meant to be taken. Like, that's, in my opinion, opioids are made for cancer patients and people at the end of their life and stuff like that. The really strong stuff. It's not meant to be taken long term. And they were giving it to me indefinitely. Like, I was to take that forever, right? And I just can't take that stuff. So I have to avoid anything that would, you know what I mean? Thankfully, you know what I think caused that, guys? It was a combination. It was cold, damp weather, like really cold, damp weather. And when I left for work yesterday, I forgot to take my steroid. But I figured it won't affect me that bad because I'm not going to be that late taking it. But it usually makes my knee ache if I forget to take it. But it made my back ache. Luckily, I took a hot shower. It started feeling a little bit better. And then today it's 100% like nothing happened yesterday. Thank goodness, guys. Because yeah, that's the only thing. It scared me because, like I said, what do I do if this stays like this? Because I could barely stand up. I was in such pain. Like, the only thing I was thinking about doing was laying down. That's the only thing I could think of yesterday when I got home. Oh, it's got the same racing seats too, guys. Anyway, I'll shut up about that, but stay away from opioids. That's all I'll say. And if you're using fentanyl, get help. I don't care who you are, what your tolerance, what you think your tolerance is. If you're using fentanyl, you're dead. I hate to tell you, you're a dead man walking. Go get help right now. I cannot believe what you pay for these guys. Like and that is going to, it's got the metallic paint. For anybody that doesn't know, these are about 25 bucks Canadian with taxes in and everything here in Canada at the Costco stores. They've got opening trunks, whereas a lot of the higher end ones, like Ertl, most of the Ertls don't have opening trunks, the base models, even the movie cars. Oh, today, guys, I hope everybody that ordered Knight Rider kit has their bank account ready, because apparently the payment comes out of it today. I checked mine last night. Oh, that's going to take nice pictures, guys. I can already tell. Some cars you could tell, some you can't. Will's car that we did yesterday, the Oldsmobile Super 88. I couldn't tell what pictures that was going to take, but it took good ones. Now, I have an idea what engine this is going to be, but I'll let you guys see it first. I haven't looked yet. It's in my mind which one it's going to be with the Hemi head, but we'll see. Yeah. Thought so. And the valve covers are actually orange on this. That's odd. Well, maybe they all are, and I just never noticed. But that is something I always talk about, guys. You could take one of these, do that engine bay right up, do the rad cap silver, battery terminals. I've been saying lately, these are like a blank canvas, guys. You got to think, what do you pay for a plastic model kit nowadays? When I was doing them, they were 10 bucks each. Now I looked at them in the store. I think Toys R Us had them. They were $50 each, guys, and that's for a 1 of 24 scale plastic model kit. Die-cast, 1 of 18 scale, already put together, and it's like a blank slate. And it's half the price. Yeah. You cannot beat the bang for the buck. And you guys already know what time it is. It's time for court. See, the last video when I was saying time for court, it was when it was supposed to play that court toy commercial that I played. But YouTube laid the track wrong. It did that one other time. For some reason, I don't know what the cause of it is, but because, yeah, the track is fine in my draft that I put into YouTube, so it's weird. But like I said, it's not a widespread problem. It's only happened one other time. But I think you know what time it is, guys. It's time for court. It's time for the Retro Collectibles Court. I think we know what the verdict's going to be, but let's go have a look. Oh, that's sexy, guys. I'm probably going to do make a short little 10-second jingle about the white Charger RT. Or maybe one about how Maistos are just a great value altogether. And I'll just have it play behind this clip separately just to promote the video today, like I did yesterday. But that is sexy, guys, for the money. Look at that. How do you beat that? Let's take a closer look. Not much to see in the trunk, guys, but it opens. And that's something that if you wanted to customize it, you could. Another reason for the trying to do the daytime videos is the lighting is just so much better for a lot of these cars. Don't need any of our special lights out. And remind me, guys, to show you how that guy customized one of these at the end of the video. He really did it up. Looks great. And anybody new to these guys, they've got working suspension, which is a cool feature. And there's that engine bay that they're getting a little bit better with, but they could still use a little bit more color. That would be such an easy project under this hood. And another reason I'm pushing these things to show your creative side, guys, is because they're inexpensive. You don't got to feel guilty about doing it to something you pay under 25 bucks for. And the things I'm talking about doing to mine when I get started on it, it's going to be easy stuff I could handle. I never try to do something like that. Like, I would never try to take the body off and spray paint it like G does, because if I did it, it would look pretty bad. But little jobs underneath the hood, stuff like that, the interior, that I can handle. Oh, look at how she sits, guys. It's just so sexy. Love that raked look. That green one looks pretty killer too. They have the green one in this layout as well, I believe. But I just, something about it. And I can barely wait to see how that's going to look in the pictures, guys. Those blue charger photos, the blue Maisto charger with the blue metallic paint, I could not believe how that thing looked in pictures. Looked like a high-end car. Well, enough talking about it, guys. You know what time it is.
Yo, click, flash, let the shutter drop. Collectors in the building and we running the block. Retro collectibles, glamour shot so clean. 1/18 scale shining like a limousine. Chrome on the model, reflections in the frame. Best photos ever taken.
Okay, RetroManiacs. If you've been following me for a minute, you already know you cannot go wrong with Maisto, okay? And they make a nice 69 Dodge Charger RT. It's not an Authentics, but you're paying 25 bucks for this. Look at that, guys. It's a blank canvas for your customizing as well. I can't wait to get started on one. I'm waiting for a black one though. Glenn's got several of these ones. If I don't find a black one, I might buy one off him. These are well done. I just like the way they sit. Even the racing seats they added. Normally I don't like that sort of thing, but it's just a good combo the way they have it set up. And it looks good in any color. So far that I've seen anyway. Oh, look at that. I think the blue one has this one beat a little bit. Oh, that's nice. I like the way that sits. Oh.
Shiny white 69 Charger, 1/18 in my hand. Maisto made in metal, satin smooth, the rig that stands so grand. Chrome trim gleaming, line so clean, paint like the moonlit sea.
Guys, I'm usually a pretty decently techie type of guy. I'm going to admit the AI stuff is blowing my mind, and I'm going to have to be very careful not to get myself in trouble on YouTube or Facebook with it. Because it's, I can't believe what you can do. I mean, like the music thing is blowing me away, guys, because I could make me any song in like seconds. And 99% of them sound good, okay? And it's not a real person singing it. Like it's a computer, you know what I mean? Like it's blowing me away. If my father was alive, he was an old school, very old school, real tough type of guy. If he came down right now and I told him Donald Trump was ever president, he'd say quit bullshitting. This AI stuff would blow him away. It's crazy. I'm loving it. I did make a little jingle for Maistos though. Check this out. I'm probably going to post it on Facebook just to see what happens. Check this out.
Maisto 118 rides on the shelf, shiny paint and opening doors at Costco and at Sam's. They bring the thrill for less than you guess. Perfect for the first time fan or the old school collectors.
Anyway, guys, this has been the 69 Dodge Charger RT by Maisto. Thanks for joining us today. That thing is beautiful. I do think, by surprise, the blue one did get it just a little bit, though. That blue one that we did not long ago, it was gorgeous. But we're going to do the same type of photos with this and see how she looks. I always get a good look at them when they're on Facebook. That's how I can judge my pictures. But you guys are always my first judges. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Do me a favor, smash like for me, and don't forget it's the last day up until a certain time to get the Tomy 1 of 10 scale Knight Rider car. Make sure your payment's in the bank if you ordered one. Smash like on the way out for me, guys. Motivate me going into work today. While you're at it, hit the bell notification. You know you want to, that way you see when I'm doing stuff, doing things. And as always, guys, the most important thing, stay safe and happy hunting.